Greetings, fellow. Let's try that again. Greetings, fellow members of the Esoteric Order of Gamers. Of course, I'm here with Will.
Hello, everybody.
And we're doing some battle reports. I hope you're enjoying this spate of battle reports. We're enjoying filming them for your entertainment. And today we're going to be playing, as you can see right here, Hellboy, the board game. Hellboy. Crap. I'm a very big Hellboy fan. Love the stuff. Got all the comics, as Will called them, the cartoons this afternoon. I said, oh, like the funny papers. But
It's a small slip of the tongue in terminology, and I get pilloried for it.
I haven't read the cartoons. Oh, don't you mean the graphic novels?
Yes, that would be what I meant.
Thank you. So, Hellboy, the board game, is what we're playing. I've enjoyed this a few times. It's a great game. Of course, I've forgotten all the rules, but we have a rule summary by this guy called Universal Head on the Esoteric Order of Gamers.
Yep, and we also have a really handy summary of the summary, which makes things very easy because all the important things are on two sides of A5.
Well, we'll be playing this for the first time, so it'll be a farce, I'm sure. And
expect lots of blundering and rollbacks.
But fun will be had, nonetheless. Hellboy, the board game, here we go. So let's get started. And we've got a case file here. Here it is. And the case file is called, it's the BPRD case file number 297556.
Remember that number.
It's called From Beyond the Stars. Here we go. Hunter Castle, Germany. In the 30s, this was the site of some very peculiar goings-on involving a secret Nazi space program. Nazis again.
Gotta have them.
An army of well-funded mystics and a large explosion that put an end to both. In the years since, the government has pieced together several theories, but 2 days ago, a comet was discovered on a direct course for Earth. A closer look has confirmed it's a Nazi space probe, as insane as the idea might be. Yes, that is an insane idea. We think it was launched from Hunter in 1939, just before the whole place got blown sky high. Now something's calling it back. We think it's manned, or at least being remote controlled, possibly from the castle, because that's where it's headed. We don't know what happens when it lands, and would rather not find out. Get in there and deal with whatever you find. Time is of the essence, so don't dawdle. The challenge rating is hard, the duration is long.
Oh God, who chose this?
I didn't actually notice that it was hard and long.
Challenge rating hard, duration long.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah, well, what option have we got? We've already we've opened the case file.
We've opened the case file.
We can't put it back in the box now.
Okay. It's going to be a farce.
You heard people. Challenge
here we have the
rating
deck
hard.
of Doom set up. So I have to set up the deck of Doom. There's a number of icons here, and I get all the cards from those icons and set up the card. We also set up the encounter deck. These are little boring setup type jobs, so we won't film them as we do. We'll just do them and we'll come back to the game.
That should have taken all of 2 minutes, but Peter, in his frenzy to put doors on, dropped his tray on the floor. That took a few more minutes cleaning that mess up.
So we've set up. Here's our board arrangement. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
And I love the fact that they've done the boards in the same sort of cartoony style. Yes.
Noir-toon, I think we'd call it.
Cartoon. And we've set up our encounter card deck. We'll put our encounter cards down, except this one is the generator room and this one is the Nazi HQ.
Yes.
And the rest are random encounters. So let's go on with the case file. Put an insight marker, spaces 2, 5, 8 and 12 of the information gathered track. Okay, so I've placed insight markers according to the case file. Go on these spaces here. We've also got a trigger marker on space 10, which corresponds to this card here. So if we get to this point, or if all the agents are knocked out at the same time, we'll skip to the end phase and flip that card. So we move on in the deck. The journey to the castle is fairly uneventful, and you soon find your way into one of the lower floors. Looks like the place is crawling with Nazis. Nazis.
Literally.
I hate these guys.
Crawling with...
It doesn't take you long to get... Were they all crawling?
Yes.
It's crawling with Nazis.
It's crawling with Nazis.
It doesn't take you long to get your bearings, having studied maps of the place. There you go. There's the explanation for the question you had before, why the map is all set out.
Ah, we've studied it.
Yep. If you're right, you're not far from the old Nazi command centre. That'd be there.
That'll be there.
If they're controlling the pod remotely, that's probably where they're doing it from. The plans also mentioned a generator room. Cutting the power
Yeah.
might be a good way of putting their plans on hold, even if it's in the opposite direction. No time to waste. It looks like you've got three choices. Hit Nazi HQ, hit the generator room, or split up and hit both at once.
Oh, what could go wrong?
Dear, what could go wrong? We should split up. We could cover more ground that way. Put a reaction marker on this card and its matching trigger marker in space 10 of the information gathered track. That's the same. No, space 10 of the information gathered track. There we go. Like that. If the trigger marker is reached, flip this card, move this card to the in-play area, discard it for comfort. Right, we continue on. So prepare the minion slots as follows. We've got,
More setup.
yeah, there's 4 minion slots, you see, A, B, C and D. And
Right.
we've got a Nazi knife fighter, a Nazi rifleman, a Nazi officer and a Nazi machine gunner. Machine gunner. Nazis all round, will it?
Right, well, stick them in there.
Let's set these up.
On the basis that this game is rated as difficult and long, we've concluded that our best strategy would be not to split up because we'd cover more ground that way.
Oh.
No. We're going to stay together and take the short route down here to the Nazi HQ.
I don't know about you, Will, but I've seen too many horror movies to split up.
Yes, we were trying to work out where that came from, and we couldn't find the source.
Every horror movie ever made.
Yeah.
So I think, we have got to the point where we've got a card here if we explore the generator room, and if we go there, we flip over this card. It says begin the first round. So it's time to get started. And the first thing you get is the enemy phase. There are no enemies on the board, which is excellent. So let's get moving.
So the first thing we need to do is use a free action to explore, which is to look through the keyhole of, well, should we look into both?
Eh?
The free actions, we can see what's in both doors, but we don't really care about that.
Well, it
one.
depends whose turn it is first. We spend our action cubes. Now, the good thing is it's a little bit like Conan in that you can spend your action cubes in any order. We don't have to have one go and then the other.
Oh,
go
okay.
and all that.
Well, how about I use a free action to peek through this door and see what's in here?
Why not? Let's do it.
Right. How do I do that?
Well, you peek through.
I flip over the encounter card and set up the room's contents.
Yep.
And it is a clue, minion B, a clue, and minion C.
Right, so in a 2-area room, we set up the contents of the first and second lines in the area closest and the third and fourth lines in the other area.
Okay, so we've got a clue and a minion here and a clue and a minion here.
Right, now one of the great things about this game is that we have all these wonderful little different shaped clue tokens. If I can find them.
And compelled by greater power, the minions that are set up in this room activate immediately as though it were the enemy phase.
What the hell?
Oh, they're compelled by greater power.
Nazi power. It's not a greater power. Good is a greater power.
Yes, good is a greater power, as was proven.
So here are our little clue tokens. Let's put a little clue in there.
Okay.
What's on the second line?
A minion B.
2 minions, so we need 2 Nazi riflemen. Here we go.
2. Does the 2 mean there's 2 of them?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh no, sorry, minion B.
Yeah,
no,
minion
you're right.
B.
Sorry, my mistake. Here we go.
Okay. It's your Commodore Garden brown shirt, though.
Then we've got another clue.
Yes, another clue in that area. Ah.
And minion C, which is a Nazi officer.
Yeah. Offizier.
Nazis. I hate these guys.
I heard German described the other day, I can't remember where I saw it, but it was described as a language that was designed for shouting.
Do you mean German?
Yeah.
It's not German, it's German.
Achtung! It's
Hello,
German!
Hello to our German friends.
Hello, Germany. We love you.
Yep. So, there we, what does it say? Greater good?
You're compelled by greater power.
Oh, they get an enemy phase
activate
straight away.
immediately as though they're the enemy phase.
Okay. So, Will, you're about to be, because you're Hellboy. By
Yes.
the way, Will's Hellboy.
I'm a boy.
Yes. And I am.
Look at them.
Yeah, that's very impressive, Will. Let's have a look at that stomach muscle down there.
I don't know.
And I am Abe Sapien. And they're attacking you because the rifleman, the first thing he does, because he's a range guy, is attack someone in range.
And I have target priority.
And Will has target priority over here.
front
We
of
have
that.
these beautiful priority markers.
So he's got a ranged attack of 7. He's a crack shot. When testing defend against this enemy's ranged attack, my dice cannot be upgraded in any way. So the way the dice work, you start with a colour. So I've got orange for defence. So I take 3 of these and a blue random modifier. And upgrade, Peter, how does that work? I could upgrade those to red.
Well, unfortunately, because of the card in this room here, we can't upgrade anything.
No, but how would I upgrade? Can I spend a cube? Or
Actually,
how do
it's
I do
because of his cracked shot when testing defense. When you upgrade, you basically just upgrade to the next level of dice. And the levels of dice are yellow, then orange, then red, then black. So you upgrade.
What do I pay to upgrade that?
You don't pay anything. If you're allowed to upgrade, you can upgrade. So you could upgrade a yellow to an orange to a red, etc., etc.
So why wouldn't I upgrade?
You never would not upgrade. You always upgrade.
Okay.
If allowed to. Or you downgrade, which takes you down back through that sequence.
All right. Well, in the way it's academic because I can't upgrade because it's a crack shot.
No. So he's going
to do 7 damage.
You're rolling defense against his ranged attack. So you roll your defense dice. Your defense is orange.
I roll 3 plus a blue. And I've defended 3 and I've... what's that?
That means +1.
So defended 4.
4 against 7.
3 damage.
So you take 3 damage. Ooh, that's harsh.
That's nasty.
Yeah, so take 3 wounds. They're over there.
I've got a lucky charm. I could flip it to ignore all damage inflicted by a single attack.
No, it's going to get a lot worse from here on in. So.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. So I just take these at random?
Yes.
3.
Yep. Put
3
the black side up.
Room.
Black side up.
Just really harsh.
That is pretty harsh. There wasn't anything you could upgrade or anything like that?
I can't upgrade.
No, you can't.
Fire
upgrade.
resistant? No.
No, you can't upgrade.
I couldn't do anything. I just get shot. Open the door.
How's it go? What? So I've got an officer back here. If you look at the officer, he's got mini and military ranged. So he's also a ranged guy.
Attack. He's disciplined. Other minions with the military tag, which he has, add 1 to their ranged attack value while in the zone.
Oh, that's not good.
So it means I took another hit.
That means you take another hit. Patrol. When this enemy is set up a Nazi rifleman in the same area if one is available. Oh, God. What the hell? What's going on?
I said it was hard.
Okay.
Jesus. Have we got a flamethrower?
No.
It's the only thing to do with Nazis. Grenade, maybe?
You know what they say? When it comes to Nazis, the only thing you need is a flamethrower.
Yes, you need a flamethrower.
Okay. That's not good.
It's not good at all.
Anyway, he's got a ranged attack as well.
Let's do this. So Peter I've been shot once and taken 4 damage, so now Peter moves to the front of the targeting priority.
And also we didn't read that when an officer is set up, you set up a rifleman as well. So,
now we've got an extra rifleman to deal with. So now the officer is firing at him.
Yep. Now, my defense is usually yellow dice, those 3 yellow dice, but I get to upgrade 1 because there's another person in the target area, which is Hellboy. And I also get to upgrade 1 because he's shooting through another area, so it's obscured.
So this area has a person in it, so he gets to upgrade.
So isn't it a great system?
It is a great system.
Yep, it's really clever. You just upgrade dice. It's always 3 dice, and you can upgrade them according to various things.
Really good system. Roll those dice, baby.
Come on. Because this guy's got a ranged attack of 6. I don't like it.
Pretty powerful.
Oh! ×2 nothing.
Can you do a re-roll?
No, it's a ×2, which would be great if I'd actually got any stuff, but it's nothing. Have I got an ability or something?
6 times nothing is still nothing.
No, nothing. Oh dear. What the hell? That's 6 points of damage.
I did say it was hard.
Oh, we didn't put Kate on the board as well.
So you're dead.
Sorry, we forgot to put Kate, the backup agent, on.
Oh, okay.
And she gets to upgrade a die as well. Because that's another person in the target area. So I think we should re-roll those.
I think we're going to need
Do you find that I don't find that dodgy. Do you find that dodgy? I don't find it dodgy at all. That's more like it.
Okay, what's the skull mean? That can't be a good sign.
The skull means catastrophe. Discard the highest scoring test die. That's only 2, so I take 4 damage. What is going on? We're dying straight away. This is not.
This reminds me of early games of Doom.
What's going on? Oh dear. And now there's 1 rifleman left.
There's a rifleman left.
And he's going to be firing at you now.
Excellent.
Or maybe Corrigan.
Is she on the target? She's not there, is she? She's just an assist.
Yeah.
Lucky
Actually,
her.
that's a good point. She can spend her thing to assist. Gotta remember that. She's got an action point. So you can use one of those. Anyway, it's a rifleman and you can't upgrade it in any way anyway.
No, so I just get 3 orange again.
Yep. 7 ranged attack. It's harsh.
Okay, so that's 3 plus what's this symbol mean?
That means you can pick any other result from this list and apply it. So I'd maybe a ×2 or a re-roll or a +2. No.
Let's take a ×2. That gives me 6.
Yep.
So I only take 1 hit.
Yep.
Only 1.
There you go.
So
Holy moly, okay.
I've got 1 wound left
Right, and that's...
and haven't even had a turn yet.
That was the surprise enemy action phase that they got. Right, let's kill them.
Yes, die horribly, you Nazi Schweinhunden.
I've heard that, you know, when you're playing Hellboy, it's very important not to make Hellboy angry.
He's fairly pissed at the moment because he's taken 6 wounds because we forgot 1 because of the officer makes the rifleman more effective. So he's taken 6 wounds already. So now he's
half
really pissed off. He's gone taking multiple shots and he goes, pulls out his pistol. And here it comes.
Very good. Kill that rifleman. That's not a roll.
2 hit. Well, they're yellow dice.
Yeah, hold on. You're shooting.
I'm shooting.
Oh, you're a terrible shooter. You're a close combat dude.
Yeah, no. Well, so maybe you should do the shot.
Yeah, what about your pistol, though? Does that help?
That's what I'm using.
What ability does it give you? Anything?
If I hit, the target suffers 5 additional damage.
Oh, that's good.
So here
Are
we
you
go.
using the pistol then, I assume?
I'm using the pistol. So I've done 3. I did the re-roll, so I've done 3 damage.
Sorry, you can re-roll any number of target...
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, happy with that.
That does 8 damage.
Oh, okay.
He's only got a health
8.
of
Minus
5.
his resilience is 1.
Fuck off and die.
So he is
Nazi
dead.
swine.
Don't make Hellboy angry.
And now he's really pissed. He goes in here. So that's 1 action to shoot, 1 action to move.
Yeah.
And the 3rd action, he's going to give this officer the benefit of Hellboy's big right
No,
hook.
you're not, because that
Oh,
takes
it's
2
2
cubes.
actions. Lend me an action.
Hey?
She can lend me an action,
No, she
can't she?
can, but she probably needs to be in the same area or something, doesn't she? Other agents in the same area can each spend 1 action cube. Not the same area.
Also, my entire theory then was based on a false premise. I didn't have enough actions.
That's all right. You've got 1 action. Just kick him in the teeth with your 1 action.
What can I do?
You can punch him.
Oh, can I? Oh, I just don't use the big right hook.
No,
All right, I'll punch him.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, look, it's still...
Yeah, that's a normal fight thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying I can upgrade at any time. Why don't I upgrade to blacks?
No, you don't make a choice to upgrade. You need some ability or reason to upgrade.
Ah.
It tells you when you upgrade.
Okay.
Right, so you're going to punch the Nazi officer in the face.
So you were saying, no, it's going to get a lot worse. Keep your lucky charm. I took 7 damage. 6 damage, whatever it was.
Well,
A
wait
lot.
till you see one of the big bads.
Okay, that's 6
that's more like
damage.
it. Oh no, you've got catastrophe. You've got to discard the highest scoring die. Oh, Will. What are you doing? Who invited you?
Hang on, shake it off. When testing fight, spend a such and such result. No, I can't do that.
You haven't got that.
So I did 3 damage to the officer.
Yeah, minus his resilience, which is 1, so you did 2.
2 damage.
He's got a health of 5.
How do we track that?
And put 2 little health markers on him.
So that's the damage he's taken.
Yep.
Okay.
You didn't kill him.
No, I didn't kill him.
Abe's got to get in there now.
Righto, off you go then, Abe. The great thing about cooperative games is, well, it's not necessarily a great thing. It can consume a lot of time. That is, you can work out how to use each other's abilities to the best of your ability. And in this case, we've decided that we're going to... Abe is going to take a shot, a precision shot, into this area with using 2 actions, which enables him to ignore all the other characters in the room, so we don't have to downgrade his dice. And then he's going to shoot a second time after we've killed someone, we hope. So, fire away.
Yes, I actually have to have a ranged weapon to shoot, which I do, my sidearm, which is good. And if I roll the skull, then it runs out of ammo.
Okay, so you're doing 2 actions to do
I'm
a
shooting.
precision shot.
I'm a very good shooter. I use red dice, like so. And because I'm doing a precision shot, which costs 2 actions, I can ignore all the other characters in the target area, so I don't have to downgrade any dice. I'm also using Kate Corrigan's action to upgrade one of my dice, so one of my reds become a black. Black, which is great. So we're going to shoot the officer.
Yes.
In the head.
Are you really? Why don't you go for the other guy? He's got
I've lost the dice.
health of 5. The officer's got health of 3.
Okay.
Kill the rifleman. He's more dangerous.
Kill the rifleman. Here we go.
I said kill the rifleman.
Oh, what? That's terrible.
Oh, Jesus, you could have killed the officer.
Well,
Why didn't you go for the officer?
That is the lowest result. Well, no, there's a 1 on there as well. So that's 3, that's 4. Minus his resilience is 1. Only 3, that's not enough. Okay, I've got 1 more shot.
Yep, okay, take him out.
I'll take him out. There we go. 1 more shot, so that's that and that. Now, the problem is here is that it is a normal shot. This isn't a precision shot. So that means I downgrade for each other character in the target area, of which there are 2. So those go down to orange. That's not good.
Come on, you can do it.
Isn't that a great system?
It is. It's an excellent system. I love it.
2, but we've got a BRPD result, which means I can pick any other result. So I could double it and make it 4.
Do that.
4 minus 1 is 3. That's enough. Rifleman
Kill the
dead.
bastard.
Ha ha. Ha ha. Excellent.
Nazi scum.
Unfortunately, we've got an officer left and we've run out of actions now.
Yes. Okay, so what phase do we go into now?
We've got the agent phase, we've done. We now go to the rest phase. No, they're enemies, so we don't get that.
We go to the
So
doom
we get
phase.
The doom phase. Draw the top card of the deck of doom.
What could go wrong with the deck of doom, I wonder?
It's actually not called the deck of doom. It's actually called the deck of very nice things that happen. The deck of jolly happiness. Flickering lights. See, that doesn't sound too bad, does it?
It probably means some kind of...
Advance the impending doom track, then put this card in play. So advance the impending doom track, put this in play. When an agent tests shoot, downgrade 1 die if the target is in an adjacent area. Otherwise, downgrade 2 dice.
Oh, for God's
How do we
sake.
get rid of that? How do we get rid of that? There's nothing on there that says how you get rid of it.
I guess it's a permanent effect, so it's going to
like
force
that
us
at
into
all.
hand-to-hand.
Oh, maybe it gets covered up by another card.
Well, we can always hope.
I hope so. Also, the lights are flickering. We can't
Yes,
shoot.
yeah, you can't see.
It's like a bad 80s clip. Everything's strobe. Okay, now we've got the end phase. We refresh our action cubes, so we get our action
Cues back. Yes, thank
That's very
you.
good. We resolve infernos. No. Resolve
no
frog
infernos.
swarms.
No frog swarms.
Any other effects? No.
No.
We're back, and unfortunately, it's the enemy phase.
Well, there's only one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, what does he do? How do we control Enema?
He's a ranged guy. Inamar.
The Enema.
That's an unfortunate choice of words.
Plural of enemy.
Oh, okay.
Enemy phase. Activate each enemy. A minion in the same area as an agent makes a melee attack.
Otherwise,
depends on
behaviour
non-attack.
Oh, well,
So he
very good.
attacks me in melee. You fool! Don't you know I'm Hellboy?
Yes, he's got a melee attack of 5. So
Come on, I'll have you.
you have to
Put your fist against my fist and see how you go.
test defense.
Test defense.
Downgrade 1 die for each enemy other than the attacker in the target agent's area.
There is no other enemy,
No.
so I don't have to downgrade at all. So I roll 3 orange dice. That's my defense dice, and here they come.
Oh, Will!
What's 2?
Yeah, but he's got a melee of 5, so you take 3 hits.
Jesus wept.
So turn over the first 3.
Hang on, shake it off. When testing fight, spend a...
No. Oh, Will.
I'm not Will, I'm Hellboy.
I mean, old Hellboy. Look at all those minuses.
It's not good.
That is terrible. Oh, at least he's done what he's done.
Which is what?
Well, he's had his shot. Now we can kill him with extreme prejudice.
Yes, it's going to be extreme.
Do you want to punch him?
I do. I
How
definitely
about with
do.
a big right hook?
I really, really want to punch
Give him
him.
a big right
with
hook.
my big right hook. Is it our turn now?
Yeah.
Okay, agent phase, first action, big right hook. Fight action, if you hit, target suffers 3 additional damage and is stunned and hurled.
Right, do it. Come on, you're Hellboy.
Come on,
It's only a
Hellboy.
Nazi.
Come on, Hellboy, you can do it.
Oh, Will! 3? Oh, 5. That's all right.
5 plus 3, that's 8 damage.
Okay. Hello, minus resilience. Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
Oh, wow. That was the first room. 3 measly Nazis and they almost made mincemeat of us. I think it's time to use some field dressing.
I think so. Let's have a look at the field
Well, we
dressing
can
situation.
actually take time as well.
Yeah, let's take time right now.
Right, let's take some time. Take some time. Right, we did the rest phase and decided to take time after we'd killed all those Nazis. With my last action, I used my field dressings, and then during take time, I rested and recuperated. So I've healed all my wounds. Will, however, was not quite so lucky.
I managed to roll a 2 on my recuperation roll, and so I'm back to only partially dead.
So I took the opportunity to give him my depleted field dressings, like so.
Bloody pussy ones that you'd just taken off.
Yes. Here, I'm sure these will be of use. And now we're up to the Doom phase, so here we go. We've advanced the impending Doom track, of course.
The deck of doom.
Here we go. Time passes.
Oh, that's appropriate.
If the impending Doom marker is on the 1, 2, 3, or 4 space,
Yes, it
advance
is.
impending Doom. Oh dear. So, Will, are you ready to explore?
No, I'm not. I'm nearly dead, but we're going to do it anyway.
And you get -1 on your defense. With the one downgrade on your defense.
Yeah, plus we've got the flickering lights, which means range attacks are diminished. We decided that because this card said put this card in play, it's going to stay in play until some other event removes it.
Yeah.
He said, hopefully. So, what are we doing? We're opening the door.
Yeah.
That's a free action.
It's free action, so just
Gone.
do it. Infernos! It's all Infernos. The room is on fire.
Oh, excellent. Well, at least I can go through that with never suffering more than 1 fire
Yeah,
damage.
you're laughing. There's no problem there at all.
Ha! I laugh at your inferno.
Okay, so what we're going to do. Thank you.
Not just any old marker either.
No, of course not. So we've got Inferno.
Oh.
We've got Inferno
Ow.
and a clue. Another Inferno. Room's on fire. And another Inferno.
Why are there 4 infernos?
And a clue.
There's only 2 infernos.
Inferno. 1,
Oh,
2, 3,
okay.
4.
Oh, yes, there's inferno everywhere.
Then another clue.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, well, I think we should put out some fires.
Yes, because the room is on fire.
Yep. The room is on fire.
We don't need no water, let the burn.
Okay.
I never suffer more than 1 fire damage from a single attacker.
Yeah, the problem is 1 damage to you at the moment is quite a lot.
Yes, it is. Right, so I'll go in there.
Yep.
I'll take 1 damage. And I'll clear that.
No, you only take damage when you move out of an area.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll clear that inferno.
Excellent. Now you could check that clue out if you want.
I could.
Actually, oh yeah.
So that's
fine.
1 action to do that. Is the clearing an action?
Yeah, it's
It's a
examine.
basic action. And then examine.
Yep.
Or should I use a field dressing?
Oh yeah, I'd heal up.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to use this field dressing and heal 2. So that gets me back to that. And then takes that off, right?
Off the end.
Off the end.
That's better.
Got some breathing
You've
space.
got- Was that 3 actions? That was 3.
It was 3 actions.
Okay. Right. So
What
for
are you
me,
gonna do?
I can move 2. So first action 1, 2. Second action examine.
Sneakily evading the fight. Well, do you want to bring her in first, and then you can use her to boost your dice on the examine?
That's true. That's
See,
good.
we're getting it
The
now.
problem is it's going to slow us down, isn't it? We're going to lose another turn.
Doesn't matter. We've only got 2 more rooms to go.
I hope so.
Then they discovered there was a whole additional map area.
Okay, so examine for me is orange dice, and because I'm using her assist, I can upgrade 1 to a red. Let's go. What we need is a 6.
Good.
Ooh,
You got a
5 and a
6.
1. We'll call that a 1.
That's a 1.
Yeah, 6.
It's a 1 in any
So
man's
that
language.
advances the information gathered track twice. There's another
We get
insight marker. Got 2 of those now.
Insight marker does for us. But we'll get there.
All will be made clear. I have 1 more action. And
Does
with
this
that,
now disappear?
yes, it does.
Right. It's a very cute jug.
It is.
Amphora kind of arrangement.
And then for my last action, I'll move into here.
Okay.
And that's the end of the phase. So the next thing we have is, of course, it's Doom phase. We can't rest. Can we rest? We can rest. There are no enemies on the board.
I'm not sure I'd rest in there, though.
It doesn't matter. It's only if when I move out of it that I take damage.
All right, okay. Just take a nice lie down in the flames.
Yeah, well, it's not all flaming. There are areas that are flame free.
So I can heal 2 red dice worth of damage.
That's more like it. See? Come on. Big roll. Big
Do I
roll.
roll this as well?
No.
Just the 2 red dice.
1.
Just woefully
Will.
bad.
Got your field dressings. I don't have to recuperate, so the other choices for resting, I can
trade
investigate. I can discard a clue counter in any explored area. Yeah, this is an explored area,
Yeah.
and advance the information gathered track twice.
Oh,
Great. So
excellent. Do
let's
that.
get rid of that, and we're up to
bones
7.
Gone.
That's good. Okay. Now it's Doom phase time. Let's see what happens.
Good doom.
Twilight Murmurings. Put this card into play, roll an orange die, and put marker cubes equal to the score on this card. While this card is in play, increase the melee attack value of all enemies by the number of cubes on this card. Discard this card at the end of the next enemy phase. Ouch. Please roll low.
This is when I want one of my rolls. Yes! 0!
Blank. Right, so presumably
Yeah, baby.
that's not really a problem.
There's always a time for crap rolling, and that was it.
Well done. It's the next turn. Will, you're going to clear some fires for me, mate.
I am going to go and clear some fires, so I'll go in here and do a clear action so I can remove one Inferno from the area. And I don't take any damage from that, you're telling me, because it's only when I exit.
It's only when you exit.
Excellent.
Right, do you want to explore that room?
No, I want to take some field dressings.
Oh, yeah, please, go ahead.
So I'm going to do one action to do that one, which gets rid of that.
Yep.
And I'm going to do another action to get rid of that one, which does that.
Right. Oh,
So,
desperately
yeah.
dressing yourself with pus-filled bandages.
Yes, it's not a good look.
Let me just wrap myself in these used bandages.
Now I've also got this one, Deep Pockets. I can flip it during my agent phase to draw from the bottom of the requisition deck until I find a grenade, bullets, or luck card.
Oh, do it.
I'm going to do it. I'm doing it, baby.
All right, requisition
Flip this
phases.
card.
Cards are over there.
Which? These ones.
These ones.
Draw
Reaching into his deep
draw
pockets.
the bottom card from the requisition deck. It's a Lish candle. No. Cigarettes. No. Time bomb. No. Submachine gun. Where are these? Where are these icons? Oh, there. Oh, Lish candle. This is the first one I drew. That's a luck symbol. Okay, so I take that one.
Okay.
During the action phase, light a candle by flipping this card. When you do, return a spent action cube to your card. It's quite handy.
Okay. So you've done all your actions?
I have.
Righty-ho.
I am spent.
I will move here, and she can come up with me. That's one action, and then I will explore. Shall we explore?
Okay.
Okay, there's nothing in there, and there's scenery 1.
Oh, goodness me, this is still too easy.
It's too easy, but
Can't last.
I actually haven't finished reading out the card yet. Then we've got Minion D, who is a Nazi machine gunner. And finally, a clue and a frog swarm.
Oh, excellent. Why are there frog swarms?
Because they do various things, which I can't remember at the moment.
I was visualising giant frogs, but it's just frogs.
No, little frogs. So there he is, Nazi machine gunner, just standing there, ready to fire. Luckily, there isn't anything. Oh, hold on. Rocky underfoot. If an agent moves into an area in this room, their move ends immediately. That's all right. We can just fire. I've got one action. No, I've got 2 actions left.
What's this mean, though?
That's just scenery. It just blocks the number of people who can go in there, and also you can hurl it.
Don't we have any actual scenery?
Oh no, sorry.
I'm sure you've got scenery we could use.
Not of this size, no.
Yes, we've got Conan tables, we've got all manner of things of this size.
Yeah, but how do we know what size it is?
Let's just get some actual scenery.
All right, sorry everybody, we have to go get some actual scenery for Will, because it's never good enough.
No, it's never good enough.
Will is happy now. He's taken a barrel from the Conan game to replace that scenery counter. And doesn't it look great?
Yeah, well, what would you rather?
Yeah, you got a point.
I've got a point.
All right.
3 dimensions, 2
Yep.
dimensions.
No,
I did suggest using the Conan doors as well, but I was kiboshed.
Well, you can use the Conan doors.
No, it's too late now.
Get 'em.
There's only one door left.
Put them on there.
What's the point?
It'll look good. Here we go. That does look pretty good. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were right.
It's not cartoony enough, though.
No. It's pretty cartoony.
Did you hear that, people? I was right. He said it. You heard it. I was right.
You don't hear it too often.
No, you don't.
It may actually be the first time in 40 years.
You've got to wait for those moments. Now, what are you going to do about this frog swarm?
Oh, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm a little bit more worried about the Nazi machine gunner.
Yeah, well, he's got a
Let me see. Frog swarm, machine gun, machine gun.
pattern there.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take him out here.
Can she help you?
Yes, she can.
She's in the same space. She can upgrade your die.
So I'm doing just one shot. I think 2 shots are better than 1 in this case. So
Okay.
I've got red dice and I can upgrade 1 thanks to her assistance. And here we go. Let's kill the machine gunner before he gets to blow
Let's
in.
kill him with one shot.
Do it!
Oh, it's looking good. That's 8 damage.
8 minus
5 is
1
5
is
health.
7. That kills him.
Die.
Beautifully done.
Die. Nazi Schweinhunden.
No longer a problem. I have 1 dice left. Unfortunately, it's rocky underfoot, so if I move in there, I have to stop. So,
Hund, rather.
boom. There we go.
There's only one of them.
Okay, it's the next turn. One of the Infernos has died away. The Frog Swarm hasn't done anything because there's only 1 of them. And it's the next go. I think we should get a wriggle on and get into the Nazi HQ.
Absolutely agree. So, well, we should send her up first to here. Then we do an exam.
No, she can't do that. As a free action, she can only move to the same area as the agent they're supporting, which is me.
Okay. Oh, she's supporting you, is she?
Yep.
All right. Why don't we send you in there
Yeah.
as one action, and then she can come in as a free action.
Yep. And
So
I
you
can.
spend one action, and then you can do an examine on this.
There you go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Reroll.
I could re-roll. It's this one's not that.
Don't re-roll.
I
You
think
got
it's.
four.
I think it's pretty good. I think I'll leave it.
So that advances
4.
our knowledge. Oh, we get another marker.
Yep. Another marker. That's got to be good. I hope.
We still haven't worked out what these do.
And I've got one action left, which I could examine. Explore. I mean, that clue's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could spend the last clue to. Actually, I'll spend my last action to get rid of the frog swarm.
Oh, a clear action.
Yep.
Very
A
good.
lot of stamping of little froggies. Now, can you go up and explore?
I can go 1, 2, that's an action. And then I can explore, which would be to open this door.
There we go, heading into the Nazi HQ.
Where does this door open?
Oh, look, he's actually opened it.
3 minions and a
Oh.
comms array.
Oh,
Oh, and they're
it
an
is.
elite guard, of
Oh,
course.
what does that mean?
Minion, put a marker cube on each minion in this room. These minions increase their range attack and resilience values by 1.
Oof.
So minion D, A, and D.
Okay.
That looks like a crappy 1940s transistor radio.
Now, if an agent makes an explore action on the room with the Nazi HQ encounter card, flip this card before revealing the encounter card.
Oh,
Whoops. Whoops. Whoops.
I told you to put it on there.
You open the door a crack and peer inside, finding a hive of activity. The Nazis have got some serious equipment set up in here, so much for this place being derelict. Up against one wall, there's a complicated-looking communications array
That would be that.
mounted in front of a screen that looks like it's tracking the space pod's approach. It looks alarmingly close. You're just figuring out how best to make an entrance when a guard rounds the corner behind you. He looks as surprised as you, but is quick enough to shout for backup before you can stop him. Reveal and set up the encounter card. Yep, we've done that. Discard this card if an agent enters the same area as the comms array. Discard this card. Oh, okay.
So we've got to place a marker cube on each minion in this room.
Yep.
They all increase their range attack and resilience by 1.
Okay, we've sorted that out. You can't move diagonally across here, of course, because the door doesn't stretch across the whole area. In fact, we made a mistake back there by moving diagonally into that room. That was a boo-boo.
As far as we can tell, it's our only mistake though so far. It has to be something of a record.
That's pretty amazing. I'm sure at this point people are busily scribbling down notes of all the mistakes we've
Stuff
made.
this up, stuff that up.
Never mind. So, what are you going to do with this Nazi machine gun?
I'm going to shoot him in the head.
Right, yeah.
With my last action.
Always a good approach.
Bam.
Can't argue with that.
No, so I've got accuracy is yellow. That's not that great. Can anybody upgrade me? Can she upgrade me?
She can assist.
She can assist me?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's spend hers and assist.
So that upgrades 1 dice to orange, right?
Correct.
1 die to orange.
Your shooting skill sucks.
Yes, it's pretty crap, but it's better than nothing.
All right.
If I hit, I do 5 additional damage.
Oh, that's good.
All I've got to do is hit.
Yep.
Yes! He has!
That's 2,
2.
and you can pick any other result with the BRPD.
Any other result?
No, you can pick another result from the dice thing. So you could double it or add 2 or whatever.
Well, let's do that. Let's double it.
All right. So what's
the
that?
same thing. Let's add 2. We've got 4 plus an additional 5. That's 9 damage on this machine gun.
9. His resilience is increased by 1, which is 2. So 7. He's dead. Poof! Opened the door, shot him in the face.
Bugger off.
Fantastic. If only you had some more actions to follow up.
Yes, well, you were the one who insisted on opening the door at the point where I had only 1 action left.
I don't remember any insisting going
You
on.
could have waited 1 turn, given that it's the ultimate room.
Yeah, oh well. Never mind. It's just a machine gun.
Now we're going to have to take the benefit of him machine gunning us with an MG42 at the hip, I might add,
Yeah.
and him throwing knives at us.
But first, a doom phase.
Doom.
Yeah, I've got to remember all these things. Flickering lights, for example.
Well, he would have been affected by that too,
No,
surely.
it's only agents. Oh, this is only applies to agents. That's not us.
Really?
Yeah, we're not agents.
Aren't we? Yes, we are. That's
Are we
the agent
agents?
phase. They're called enemies.
Oh yeah, we are agents. Yeah, sorry about that.
What? Are we the bad guys? No, we're actually the good guys.
Helpful skeletons. Put this card in play. Any agent can spend 2 action cubes or a single rest action to discard this card, then either look at any face-down encounter card, returning it face down to its room, or look at the top 2 cards of the deck of doom, replacing them face down in the same order. Because remember, this scenario is actually hard.
Yes.
and long.
As we discovered from the first door, it's pretty hard. I nearly died. Is that supposed to be Hellboy's cigar?
Oh, it is. Crap.
Okay, what are we doing? It's the end of the turn. I've got no points left.
You've done the doom phase. Let's roll for this inferno.
Righto, off you go.
You
You roll a red die. 3.
3. Oh no, it spreads. Doesn't matter, it's behind us. Who cares?
As long as we don't have to get out.
Okay, now it's the enemy phase. And they're going to attack us.
Yes, they are.
So let's start with, go in order. The knife fighter is a brawler. He's a brawler. He moves towards the nearest area containing an agent.
Okay, so he goes 2. He's got movement of 2. 1, 2. Comes in here.
And then he's going to attack Hellboy, obviously, because you've got target priority. So, would you like to roll defense against that?
I would. Very much. My defense is orange. Can anybody upgrade me?
Yeah, she could.
She could, he said.
Well,
Theoretically, she could.
Okay. All right. Yep,
Did
she
I
can
upgrade
upgrade.
me? Okay,
Yep.
so I get a red.
There you go. Oh, Will! Look at that roll!
That's nothing.
Unbelievable.
Oh, God. How much damage does he do? 5.
Oh, it's terrible.
Enemy's melee... If the target of this enemy's melee attack rolls a skull, yes,
Yeah.
the enemy immediately makes another melee attack.
Oh, Will! Oh!
Oh, God. This is just... that is 5 damage.
Hellboy's really fighting badly.
He's taking a lot of punishment. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now he makes another melee attack.
Oh, and you got -1 defense,
Yeah.
1 downgrade.
Excellent.
And you don't even get her support anymore.
No, so I've got to downgrade that. Okay.
Oh, Will.
Come on!
Oh, Will. I'd add a +2 to that.
I'm going to add a +2 to that.
Yeah, so that gives you 3.
3. So I
It
only
is
take
resilience.
3 damage.
Oh, yeah, 3.
No, I only take 2 damage.
Doesn't he get a +1 to his... No, not to his melee.
Okay, so I'm minus on everything.
Oh.
Except my righteous right hand.
Yes, right hand of doom.
There's no diminishment there.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's terrible.
Right, now the machine gunner goes. Is he going to fire into the same area with his own guy in it?
That's a very good question. So he's going to fire at me now.
Range 4.
We've changed our target priority here.
1, 2, yeah.
He's
That's
the
not a
machine.
rifle.
Isn't it?
No, look at it.
This one.
It's a machine gun.
Oh, I thought this guy was the machine gunner.
That's a submachine gun.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
It's normally mounted.
Sorry,
on,
well, a lot of us don't know the difference between a machine gun and a submachine
it's
gun.
normally mounted on a tripod, or in this case, you can see it's got a bipod folded up
so-
underneath it.
Yeah.
It's an MG42, 1,000 rounds per minute.
Yep.
Down here, sound like a zipper going.
Down here in New Zealand, we don't know the difference between submachine guns and
Don't claim
machine
that New
guns.
Zealand thing. You're Australian. You can't get away with that.
Well, same in
Everyone knows
Australia.
the rate of fire from an MG42, don't they?
No.
Well, I can tell you, it's 1,000 rounds per minute coming into this square, and they're hitting you because you've got target priority, my friend.
That's got to
So
hurt.
here it comes.
What's my defense? Oh, my defense are yellow dice. That's not good at all.
But hang on, there are other people in the hex, though. Doesn't that diminish his...
It does indeed,
Attack
actually.
factor?
Yeah, it does. If he's shooting, upgrade 1 die for each other character in the target area. Oh, there are 3. So I can upgrade all of these.
character, including the enemy? Right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because there's more bodies in the way.
Yep. And then for obscuring, there's no obscuring. So there we go. You can't upgrade a dice more than once anyway.
Right.
Come on.
Oh, Peter!
What is...
Oh, Peter! I sound like Jesus.
Oh, Will.
What are you going to do with your DRPD dice?
Why hast thou forsaken me, dice? Well, I'll add 2 to that, so that's a 3.
3.
And what's his
It's
thing?
pathetic. His knife attack is 5.
No, it's ranged attack. It's
Oh,
9.
this is the machine. What?
Yeah, what's he even doing on there? 9.
It's 9.
Minus 3, so that's 6. That is devastating. I was caught in a hail of machine gun
Hang
fire.
on, he also targets each agent in that area. Any agent that suffers damage is stunned.
What the hell?
And he's just hosing the whole area.
Oh dear. Well, the machine gunner targets everyone in the target area, and of course here we are all bundled together in the area before the door.
Well, I'm -1 defense, so I've got to downgrade a die.
Oh,
Or do I lose a die?
oh Will! You downgraded die.
No!
Oh, Will.
3.
3.
So I take 6 hits. Pew, 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 I'm out.
Oh, you're out. Oh, no. Here it goes. Oh,
And I'm stunned. You're also stunned.
yeah, we're both stunned. What happens to Kate Corrigan? She's got a health of 5. Luckily, I just discovered the rule that I can actually apply damage to my backup agent. So poor old Kate Corrigan just copped 5
You can
hits.
see it, can't you?
Yeah.
He sees the machine gun lining up, pulls her in front of him as a
Yes.
human shield. She
Look,
gets
Kate, what's that?
puppet with bullets and then dead, and he survives.
Yeah, sorry about that,
How do you
Kate.
feel? Meanwhile, Hellboy is bleeding up.
Yeah. So what happens to someone who's in that situation? Once all the spaces contain an injury, the next damage they suffer causes them to be knocked out. Remove your miniature from the board, the marker from the target priority queue.
Well, so I'm not knocked out.
No? It depends how much damage.
Yeah, it knocked me. It got me exactly.
Oh, okay.
There's no
so-
extra.
Right, so you're not knocked out.
I'm
until
still
the next
going.
one. No, you're not dead yet. I'm not
like-
dead yet.
I'm John Wick.
Yeah, I'm feeling better.
I'm not dead yet. Been shot 16 times. Double tapped about 50 million people in the course of the.
Yes,
Story.
we watched John Wick last night, so
Hilarious.
those of you who have seen the film will understand that reference. I think John Wick 2 tonight. What do you reckon?
Why not? What could be more appropriate after Hellboy?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we could watch something pleasant, but what about a violent action film instead?
Why not?
Yeah, well, it goes with this kind of game. Right, well, you're going to give that Nazi a big right hook.
Yep, here it comes. That's 4, that's 8,
That's a bit better.
that's 11 damage.
Oh, goodbye, knife fighter.
Yep, I think he's dead.
Nice. Right,
Yeah,
I think
I've
you could move into the space with the comms array.
No, I can't. Because
You scan 1, 2. You can move 2 spaces.
Oh, I can too. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So he loses his black die.
Oh,
Yep.
does he?
Yep, as soon as we
Okay.
get someone in there.
And if you'll take this.
I also just realised that I could have avoided that 9 damage that I got by playing this Lucky Charm card.
Discard this card if an agent enters the same area as the comms array. So we discard this card and we get this one here that says, at first you can't see any obvious way of shutting down the signal. Then you remember the old-fashioned way. After all, it does look kind of delicate. A few short moments of cathartic activity later and the job's done.
Percussive maintenance at its best.
Advance the information gathered track to the next insight or trigger marker. Yay! Oh, trigger marker B.
Oh,
There we go.
that's the first one we've got
Once
to.
it's been resolved, flip this card. Okay, so trigger marker B is this one. Isn't this a good little system?
It is a great little system.
So, slumped in the corner here, you find a dishevelled figure in manacles who shares with you the strange history.
manacles.
This is all very well, there's still a machine gun. Who shares with you the strange history of this place and the space program that sought to communicate with the vast, deadly, and utterly inscrutable beings that exist beyond the stars. He reaches out a hand, passing you an object that it says will help you when the time is right. Before you can ask him another question, the figure fades away, leaving nothing more than a long dead corpse, unquestionably alien.
Oh,
Another addition to your big list of things you don't have time to think about right now.
because you're pinned down by machine gun fire.
Still, good of him to help out. Shuffle the requisition deck and draw cards from the bottom until you find one with a cost of 3 or more. The agent who advanced the information gathered tracker takes this item. All others that were drawn are shuffled back into the deck, so that's rather nice.
Ah,
There it is. You've got the head of Father Nicholas.
excellent. What could be finer?
Discard this card in the agent phase to remove a piece of scenery from anywhere on the board and then roll a number of red dice equal to its size. Each character in its area suffers damage equal to the score.
A completely useless card.
No, that could be handy.
Well, not really.
Okay, I'm going to shoot this guy with my sidearm. That is 3 red dice. And no more upgrades, I'm afraid. Poor old Kate is there's no more. I could do a precision shot. No, I don't have to.
Come on, you can do it. Through
Come
the
on.
door.
Let's see a good roll.
Oh, Peter!
Why are we rolling so badly?
Alright.
That's
4.
4. Is his resilience still 2?
No, because I've gone to the comms array, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
really it's only 1.
So 3 damage. Oh, he's only got 2 left. That's all right. I'll shoot him again. Here we go again. Second action. That's more like it. 3, 4. Yeah, it's all over.
He's gone. Baby gone.
Love is gone. And I've got 1 action left, so why don't I just join you in? No, actually I won't. Can't join you here. What the hell? We did it.
We did it.
What do we do now?
Now
What are we
what?
up to cards wise?
Right.
Right. Once it's been resolved, we flip this card. So we resolved that trigger marker, didn't we? You almost pat yourself on the back. Oh no.
Oh dear. Now you've got to go and blow up the generator.
But then the room lights up with an unearthly glow that shines in through the windows. Oh no. Either you were too late or there was nothing you could do. Here comes the space pod. Discard this card. A strange mist begins to curl around your feet, and across the castle, Nazi troopers begin to writhe and change.
Oh. Oh no.
Move the enemy cards in slots A and C into the play area. Oh, I don't like this idea at all.
This doesn't sound good.
Remove each minion A from the board. Oh, there's no minions. And replace it with a transforming frog monster. That's all right, there are no minions on the board. That's great. Then put the transforming frog monster card into slot A. Transforming frog monster.
I was about to say, how many games have got a transforming frog monster card?
Well,
This time of year must be hundreds.
what's in this game, that's for sure. There we go. And do the same with slot C and venomous frog monsters. Gee, I'm glad we didn't have any on the board.
Yeah, it could have been really ugly.
If I hadn't killed that...
That swarm.
Actually, strictly speaking, we should have done this straight after you did the thing, so there would have been a machine gunner. Oh, but he's still a machine gunner. He doesn't transform anyway, so no, it wouldn't have made any difference. Flip this card. What do you mean flip this card? What I just did... Oh, here we go. You feel it before you see it. A deep, rumbling, shaking dust loosed from the ceiling and a building roar. Then there's an almighty roar, and you throw yourselves flat as the ceiling caves in and a section of the castle collapses. The dust settles slowly, revealing something truly horrifying. So, Will, unfortunately, if he takes one more point of damage, is knocked out. And this is the time when the confrontation has begun. The Nazi space pod has smashed through and created this new room here. The Conqueror worm has come out of it.
It's very small.
Transforming frog monster has appeared in our area. Infernos have popped up. Destroyed areas have showed up. And we're up to this card which says...
Everything's going swimmingly.
This is the... You win. Oh. This is the confrontation. Set it up as described on page 26 of the rulebook. The boss for this confrontation is the Conqueror worm. To construct its behaviour deck, shuffle together the behaviour cards with the following icons, and then blah blah blah. If we can collect at least one insight, we can each immediately move up to 2 areas. If we collect at least 2 insights, blah, blah, blah. If the agents collected at least 3 insights, which we did, they can then each roll a red die and heal that much damage.
Well, that's good.
So, it looks like we can do all of this stuff, which is good. Oh, I wish we'd got 4 insights, that would have been good. So let's do all this setup and then let's kill this worm.
Righto.
Right, Hellboy, we're going down in a blaze of glory.
Apparently.
We're not going to make it, but we're going to give it a good
shake.
try. We're going to give it a shake. So here's the worm. Here's this guy I'm sure we can kill. Unfortunately, Hellboy's almost about to go out. But
on 0.
save your lucky charm. I told you you'd need that lucky charm.
You did mention that, yes.
Yep. But unfortunately...
I was hoping when I looked through the figure box that this was the figure we wouldn't be encountering in this game, but I was to be disappointed.
You are. So, why don't I start and get rid of this rampaging frog dude?
Do that. Or I can just hit him.
Yeah, just hit him. Right, well, what are you going to do? You're going to kill that frog monster?
Yep, I'll use one action. I'm going to hit him with 3 and a blue.
All right. That's more like...
Small
Why can we roll
enough.
that like that the rest of the game?
So
Is that enough? That's
Yes,
6,
he only
7?
has 4 health. He's smashed.
Oh, good. Okay.
When his enemy is activated...
No, he
he's
wasn't
not
activated. Actually, he does get activated because the enemy phase comes first, so he gets to attack us before we get to attack him.
Okay,
So
when
take
his
that
enemy is
back.
activated, roll a... Is that a yellow? A yellow die.
It's
Roll
yellow.
1 and is removed and replaced with a rampaging frog.
No.
No. Tractor's there, right. So he attacks us.
Right, he does.
And he goes for me because I'm first.
Yep.
Excellent. He's got a melee attack of 4. So I've got defense of 3. That gives me 8, so I take no damage.
Excellent. Right, now you can kill it.
Can I use the roll that I just did?
Yeah, why not? We're going to die, we might as well cheat a little. Right, you've got, what, 2 actions
So
left?
yep, so I'm going to use one action to put this fire up.
Excellent.
And
Oh, look, we forgot. No, we didn't activate the worm.
yeah, but because the worm, actually it'll be alright.
Why? Is it alright?
Relentless. Before drawing a behaviour card, move this enemy one area towards the nearest agent.
I can move diagonally.
Does it really care about doors?
Then what?
If its area already contains an agent, it makes a melee attack instead. This enemy takes up the space of 4 characters in its area. It cannot be stunned or hurled. So that was before drawing a behaviour card.
Yep, now I draw the behaviour card.
Right.
Unstoppable advance.
Oh, excellent.
Agents in boss's area? No. Otherwise, the boss moves towards the nearest area that contains any agents. Its exact path is chosen by the lead agent. Any minions, frog swarms, or scenery in an area it enters are destroyed. If it is an area containing... So,
Just go straight through here.
yeah. Smash!
Hello.
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 Apparently it squeezes through the door or so, but it doesn't attack, which is good. Right, so what else were you doing? You had 1 action left, didn't
Yeah,
you?
no, I used one to get rid of the fire. So should I still do that, or should I just run like hell? If I run, the moment I leave that hex, I die because I've got no points. So I might as well get rid of that.
Yeah, otherwise we'll all get damaged by it.
Right? And then I'll use
Punch him!
punch him.
Oh, of course, he's got to be in the same area.
Really?
Yeah, you're going to have to shoot him.
I can't. I'm out of ammo. I've got to reload.
Oh, no. Reload!
Hang on. I can flip this card when I do return a spent action cube to your card. So I'm going to reload.
Oh.
Then I'm going to use my Lish candle and return an action cube to my card. I'm going to go
Desperately lighting a candle.
Okay.
Please shoot the worm.
It's what is it? Yellow. It's only yellows. I don't know if that's really worth it, is it? Oh yeah. Come on, I've got to get one hit.
Hold on. So, yeah, you're shooting it right here. Resilience 4. Ooh.
Oh yeah! Look at that. Doesn't get much better than that.
It really does get better than that because that's only 5 and it's got a
5,
resilience.
but I add 5 because of my Hellboy
okay.
pistol, so it does 10 damage.
Oh, good. It's got a resilience of 4, however, so that's 6. So we're almost there. 25 down 6.
19's better than 25.
You know, we could do this
Whether we can survive is another question.
because, you know, I've got like 3 attacks now.
All right, off you go then. I'm out of actions.
Focus on.
OOA, baby.
There we go. I'm just going to shoot and shoot.
Oh, that looks great.
Get him. So I shoot. With
Shoot?
My...
What do you want to do melee? What does your melee attack do?
No, my shooting is much better than my
Okay,
melee.
shoot him then.
I use red dice. Here we go. What else?
Do you have to flip your thing when you fire?
What? No, I don't.
Just don't
Only
roll
if I
a
roll a skull.
Just don't roll a skull.
And if I get a BRPD result, I can return an action cube.
Okay.
So that's good too. Here we go. Kill the one. Oh, there's a
you got
BRPD result, so I can get the action cube back.
Excellent. So
That's
you did 5
fantastic.
damage.
5 damage, but then it does 1. No, I'm not going to take that action cube back. I'm going to make that a double, so it's 10.
So it
Minus
does
4 is
10.
another 6.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's only got 13 left.
Only 13.
And here we go again for my second action. Hey, we could take this worm down.
Come on.
Come on. We
Come
can take
on.
this worm down.
Come on. Come
Oh, look
on.
at that!
Look at
I'm
that.
not going to re-roll those. That's
7 damage.
7 minus 4 is 3. Well, it's a bit harder when you don't get the extra. 1, 2, 3. And then I've got one last shot. He's just unloading into the worms.
Yes.
Unloading into the worm. Oh, that's not so
Not
good.
so good.
That's 5. Then he does 1 damage. Oh, he's only got 9 left.
Yeah, it's probably going to kill us both with 9.
No rest or doom phase, so we just refresh. Just roll for that Inferno. 1 does nothing. What does it do before?
It's
Before drawing the
it's
heavy card?
relentless. Before Draven became it move this enemy one area towards the nearest agent. If its area already contains an agent, it makes a melee attack instead. So it goes in.
Here we go.
Here it
Oh,
comes.
it's on.
Oh dear.
Look at this.
Very unattractive situation.
Ah.
Oh, Victor, this is a very unattractive situation.
Right, here's the. Oh, it's attack. Agents in boss's area. The boss makes a melee attack against an agent in their area. Use target priority if needed. Yes, Will.
Okay, this is when I'm going to use my lucky charm.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So go on, roll, do your worst.
I think we could do this.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
All right.
Let's see how much damage it does.
It does
12.
a melee attack of 12.
Oh, does it have to roll to hit?
No, you roll your defense.
Oh, God, what am I saying? Idiot. Okay, orange. 3 orange.
Come on, Will.
Okay, so I could save 5 off 12, which was 7, which is academic because I've got none.
Yes,
So I'm
exactly.
going to play Lucky Charm.
Oh, fantastic.
Flip this card to ignore all damage inflicted on your agent by a single attack or game effect.
Right, can I just say something?
Now my luck's run out.
How many times during this game have I said, save that card?
You have.
That is amazing.
Several times.
That is great. Do they only get one attack? They only do, don't they? Please, God.
It doesn't say anything about multiple attacks. It just says melee attack 12.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Okay, I
That's our
survived.
go.
Look, the Hellboy's leaking from everywhere.
I think you should take him out with the right hand of doom.
I think I should. Big right hook. If I hit, it does 3 additional damage.
Is that all?
Yeah, but I've got 3 red dice.
Yeah, I know, but he's got 4 resilience.
Well, I could shoot instead. That would mean reloading, shooting, and then I could punch him.
No, just no.
Well, is the big right hook better, or is it better to do
Want you
3
to,
punches?
I think punch him 3 times.
I think punch him 3 times.
Plus 3 isn't a whole lot. But then again, I don't know, that's hard.
We'll go 1 and see how we go.
Alright.
That's 7.
Plus 3. Oh no, this is 1, isn't it?
So that's 7.
So it does 3 damage.
He's on 6.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, just keep punching him. Second one. Oh!
That's 8 damage, so minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, he's down to 2. One last hit. Come on, Hellboy, go for it. Do it, Hellboy. Oh,
Yes! 10 damage.
Done.
Splat!
We killed the worm. Fantastic. That's amazing.
Now you must fight your way out of the rest of the facility.
We killed everybody. We've killed everybody. The agents complete this case by defeating all enemies on the board.
Excellent.
Oh, there's one thing we forgot. In each end phase, roll an orange die for each area adjacent to the Conqueror worm. On a blank, spawn a minion A there. Oh, well.
Well, tough. We're not playing that rule.
No, forget that rule. Here, take this. Okay, so we cheated just a teeny weeny little bit.
No, we didn't cheat. We just made a tiny error.
Tiny error. So, what are we going to do now? That's it.
That's it. We won.
Where's the wrap up? Where's the congratulations card? Oh well.
That's it. There. Look, this huge worm lying dead.
Yeah.
Well done. We won.
That's the first. Is that the first game Hellboy won? I don't know.
First game of Hellboy I've ever played.
Yeah, that was great.
It's in concept, it's exactly the same as Doom, but I think it's a much better game system than Doom.
When you're
Dice.
saying it's exactly the same as Doom, you mean it's exactly the same as every miniatures on a board tiles game.
Well, yeah, but it's in that it's cooperative and
The system's totally different. That's a rubbish comparison. Well, I'm sorry, it's a complete. There are billions.
Conceptually the same as Doom, which was I think the first of these cooperative against a monster.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, right. So a long time ago. Okay, I grant you.
Conceptually.
And there's been 16,000 iterations of it done since by other people. But this dice system is great because it's really simple and you don't get caught up in these ridiculous situations we used to have with Descent and Doom where you'd be stuck in the first room for an hour trying to kill people. I mean, we got ambushed savagely, but we got through it. And we got through it. How long did that take to play? When did we start?
I don't know.
That only took about, I don't know,
We have to
no more
play
than
more of these type of
no
games.
more than
If
2
you're still
hours.
Comparing them to Doom, that means you haven't played a lot of games in between. You've got to play more.
Well, I have. I've played lots of them with you. I just don't remember what they are because they all merge into one.
Yeah. Well, I think this system is fantastic. The little story element is great. There's a little bit of fiddliness in reading the cards and making sure you've done the right things in the right order and all that kind of stuff. But once you get the hang of it, it's easy. And it makes for interesting scenarios instead of just barging through a dungeon. You know,
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah,
all
all these the case cards and the fact that you have a confrontation at the end and everything changes. It's really good.
Yep. And, we probably would have died if we'd spawned the frog monsters as well, but shh, not tell anyone. So there you go, folks, a battle report of the fantastic Hellboy the board game, which is a fantastic game, well worth getting. I've got some more expansions on the way for this one because you can never have enough, let's face it. And I hope you've enjoyed watching this battle report with the inestimable Will.
Thank you. It's been fun too. Peter!
Thank you, Will!
I'll see you all soon.
That's the Order of Gamers, Esoteric Order of Gamers at orderofgamers.com. Go and visit the website. There are heaps of rules summaries. There's one, of course, for Hellboy, which you can download and print out yourself and use when you're playing the game. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Bye now.